Welcome back. This video is going to be on replacing your front bumper corners with color matched or whatever you want to replace them with. I've been going back and forth on whether I like the platinums with the color matched center plastic. I did order the one on eBay and I'll put a link in the description. I think I may go ahead and paint it, and then at some point in the future I'll swap it out. But I think I like it better with the color match corners and then the plastic black to tie into the black here. Not sure how I'd like it all painted. So I was gonna wait, but today I'm gonna go ahead and do the front corners. And there's videos on this on YouTube, so mine's not the only one, obviously. The easiest way to do this is if you have somebody to help you, which I don't, is just remove the front bumper, take it off and work on it. So much easier. The way I'm gonna do it today is I'm gonna remove the grille and surround, these panels, and then I'm gonna take just the front part of the bumper off, the plastic pieces here. All right, so change of plans. I realized I have a 13-year-old son who's pretty strong, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take off this front bumper and not screw with taking all this other stuff off and risking breaking one of the plastic pieces that hold this grill on. Should make it easier, so we'll see how that goes. So first step, turn your vehicle wheels to the left. Gives you more room when you're working on the driver's side. First step's gonna be to remove this panel here. It looks pretty easy. I've already trimmed it to make room for the larger tires I had when I first bought the truck. So you're gonna have two screws here. I'm missing the back side that holds that on. I'd like to fix that. Little body pin there, push pin. And then we'll see what we find after we get that off. One thing I want to point out in case you need to go ahead and buy these before you do this, if you've got an older truck like mine, they snap immediately. They're so dried out. They're just really brittle. So this is what holds on this panel behind your fog light. I busted on both sides. So there is the part number for that side, left. And then here is your part number for the right. I would go ahead and order some of those before you do this. All right, let's get a view of where we are here. So this is on the driver's side corner. You're gonna wanna remove your tow hooks. It's just 2 bolts. Use an impact wrench, whatever you got. Comes off easy. Then the only thing holding this bumper on are these 3 bolts right here that have nuts. The bolts are welded in. You're gonna remove those 3. And then you got one on this side. You can leave one on so this thing doesn't fall off, but it's so heavy and stuck on here, you can just go ahead and take them off, I think. But this is all that holds it on. These are really difficult to get to. There's no room to use a deep, and then a regular socket's too short. So you gotta use a crescent wrench to bust them loose and work them. It's gonna take a while. And then you can use a short regular socket to take it the rest of the way off if you've got an electric ratchet or whatnot. That seems to be the hardest. It's not hard, it's just time consuming. A couple of them were really torqued on. So now the next step is I'm gonna get my son out here and we're gonna get on each corner and we're gonna slide this thing off. All right, here we are. Bumper's off, it's on the table. We're gonna get these corners off. This would be a good opportunity too if you do wanna change out that middle section. They do sell a new plastic piece of yours beat up on eBay. Or I'll probably end up painting these and having them on my website if you want to buy one. It'd be good to do this all in once rather than 2 different times, but heck, I'm not sure what I'm gonna like, so I'm gonna stick with the plastic and get the color match corners on and see what I think for a couple weeks. Not bad. Again, just the nuts, getting those off is the hardest part, and then all you do is unhook the fog lights. Now, if you have sensors in yours, those will be an extra connection you need to disconnect. Mine's just an SR5 2016, so nothing special on here. Anyway, off. Let's go to the next step of getting these things off. All right, we got them off. Nothing to really go over. It's pretty obvious what bolts you need to take out. Gives you an idea on each side what I removed. So that's it. Just take off the ones that are obvious that are holding it on. And now we'll get the painted corners on here, and hopefully these eBay plastic ones fit. I want to point out something I just noticed because these pieces fell out. So I thought these were broken plastic pieces, which actually I think they are broken plastic pieces. So I may end up needing to get a whole new centerpiece because that's what holds it to this. Interesting. I still got 2 good ones, I think, on each side. All right, I just want to point that out. Be aware of that. If those break, there's not going to be any mounting points for that plastic piece in the middle. All right, here's the one I took out. It's chrome underneath. I'll probably put this on the website for real cheap if somebody needs a replacement chrome bumper corner, or you could keep it wrapped, whatever you want to do. Here is the painted one. What a difference. Night and day difference. I'll put the link to my website and also my email address, tundratime941@gmail. Highly recommend you email me because you'll get an immediate auto reply with all the info and links you need. All right, let's see how this goes on. All right, I noticed a problem, and I did see this on another YouTube video. Rev Moto paints these parts and charges a ridiculous amount of money. And when he was looking at it, they must be getting it from the same China factory on eBay or whatever. You can see the difference here. So here's the plastic fog light housing. This is the OEM one. Then if you look at the eBay one, you've got this tab in the way, this in the way. So the only thing I can think is that maybe this is made for a newer Tundra, 2018 plus or something like that. Mine's a 2016. So maybe when you get yours apart, it'll look the same. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to cut this off, I believe. Okay, I wanna show you what I cut out. Well, first, actually, point out another thing is you're gonna need to pop off some of the hardware from the old one. They're easy plastic ones, and just pop it into the new corner. And then here, for at least mine, I don't want to say this for all of them, you definitely have to cut off these pieces. So this is the only spot I left. So I cut this corner, this corner, this corner. Now I know that my OEM ones will go into there, but I'm waiting until I get the ones off of eBay before I install them. I don't want to have to slide those in, screw up my paint. So I'm just going to wait till the eBay ones come, and I can put them on when this is all installed again. All right, here's where we are. That aluminum piece will just come straight out and makes it easier to work with to get the bumper corners on. I had all the tabs right here broken off, so I have a new one on order from eBay. I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and replace it. I have two over here. Whole thing will probably be fine. I doubt I even notice it. But anyway, once you get the bumper out of the way, it's pretty easy to put this shell back on here. There's really nothing else to point out except try not to break the mounting brackets off of this thing. When you get it off, you want to reuse it. So now I'm gonna pick the bumper back up, set it in, and we'll be really close to getting this back on. All right, here we are. Final install. eBay lights came in. I got those in. They don't fit perfectly. I've got some double-sided tape and then a zip tie on the back of it. But they are pretty darn nice for what you pay. And they even have the adjustments for the height. And they fit the factory plug. So not too bad. On this side, I hit one of those concrete blocks and it pushed my bumper in. So when I take this off, after I paint the centerpiece, that'll be another video that's coming, is the centerpiece that I'll be selling as well. So I'm gonna color match that. One thing I have noticed is how faded my 2016 is. This is painted from Toyota about 2 years ago, direct from them, and then this is what I just painted. So I'm thinking that it's probably gonna fade a shade or two and then it'll blend in a little bit more. But anyway, not bad. So this is the final result. And again, next video will be replacing that center plastic piece with a color matched.